want to please you can mute please you can mute your call or your phone. And this meeting is especially for those who are new to Trim and Glow, that have questions they may want to ask. So I just want this as an opportunity for us to all catch up together. And I want to on my video so we can get to see each other. Where is it again now? And I see video here. So good evening, everyone, and happy Easter. I trust and I believe we all had a good Easter celebration. I hope we all did. I hope we all did. I hope we had a good day and we enjoyed our Easter celebration. I really did I want to be able to see everyone. Is WhatsApp video call not working again? I mean, it doesn't work on group. Hello. So you can also join on YouTube if you don't want to join here. You can join on YouTube as well if you want to. But I want to be able to see everyone, and that's why I wanted us to come on here. But I can't, for some reason, I'm not sure why I can't put on my video on this one. Why? Come. Stop. What's that? Sorry. I'm on WhatsApp. Yeah. I can't put on my video. Why? What's wrong?
WhatsApp?
Yeah, this is a call going on, but can you help me with my video? Why is my video not coming on? Sorry, please. Just... Oh, okay. Maybe I'll end this and I'm gonna go back to I'll call back in video. Is that okay? Yeah. I'm just gonna end this and I'll call back in video so we can all be able to communicate better. I'll end this now, please. Thank you. Okay, so how do I do video?
Before the call to finish. Because everybody needs to leave.
Even if they don't leave, Uncle.
You can't. Because they say they're on call going, so God, wait, tell her to leave. Tell her to leave. No, just join the call and ask her if she could leave.
Queen Goke, can you leave the call? End the call, please, from your end, so I can be able to call on video, please. Yes. Thank you. But is it showing one connected?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I don't want voice chat. I want video. This is voice.
What's wrong with your phone? Don't do that.
I'm not sure.
Is your iPhone in the group? Is your iPhone in the group?
It is, but that phone has not been coming on because it's having... I'm not sure what's wrong with it.
Try and call. Try.
What's wrong? I'm coming. Yeah, it's showing here now. So why is it?
Maybe you got too many.
Too many what?
People in the group.
Just about 50. So can't someone do...
Have you done it before? Have you called with this thing before?
No, I haven't.
That's why. You can't do video. Just ask them to do something. Yeah, because even for groups, you can't really call video. You go toilet. Hi.
You can't do video for groups.
No.
Okay, then we're just gonna do the...
Yeah, do first time.
Hello. Okay, so I'm trying to see if we can all... Yeah, let's do YouTube, please. Let's do YouTube. We can join on YouTube. We can join on YouTube. That's fine. We can chat. We can join on YouTube and just chat. That should be fine. So join on YouTube, please. Okay, let me see how many people on the call now. Please, if you don't mind, just say you're here. I want to see that you're here. You could just say your name, Queen this, Queen that. Just say your name, please, just so we know who is here. I just want to ensure we are all here, especially those that really do need to be here. That's the thing. We won't get to see each other here, and I really wanted us to be able to see each other. I don't know if there's a new, is there a new rule for WhatsApp now for group calls not to be videoed? Because I'm seeing that for the first time today. Okay, but let's get on. Let's join on here. Let's join on here for now. Oh, Queen Grace, nice to have you. Let's join on here. Hopefully before the month end, we could do another catch up and see we can be able to see each other. Hey, Queen Lana, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight into, don't want to take our time. This is supposed to be a very short meeting, but I actually wanted us to be able to see each other and be able to interact like how we did for our other programs. But I'm not sure how WhatsApp has changed, but we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna make that happen soon. However, I just want to say happy Easter to you all and welcome. If you're just joining the Trim and Glow Tribe, welcome to the Trim and Glow Tribe. So what's the Trim and Glow Tribe about? So we are women that are passionate about healthy living. So and in the Trim and Glow Tribe, you're going to find all sorts of women. You're going to find women that want to lose weight. You're going to find women that just want to glow. You're going to find women that want to learn to eat healthy and take healthy eating, healthy lifestyle as a thing. You're also going to find women that just want to find inspiration and just want to be held accountable. So we have all sorts here in Trim and Glow. So what I'm going to say to you, focus on your focus. If your focus is to lose weight, you need to focus on your focus. You can't eat like someone. We also have people in Trim and Glow that just maintenance. They're not losing weight, or some of them even want to add weight. Yes, we have all that here in Trim and Glow. So I'm just going to say to you, as much as possible, focus on your focus. Focus on your focus. So you see someone's plates. If you have not sent me your personal statistics, please do send me your statistics, because when you send me your picture, your measurement, I'm able to relate it to you. So when you post on the group, when you post your meals, because I criticize meals, I encourage. So but when you post your meals, I will be able to know, okay, this person, this is team this. Okay, this is she's not here to lose weight. So and I know what I'm criticizing about. And if you're here to lose weight and you post a meal and I feel like, okay, this meal is not appropriate for what you want to achieve, I could come up with calling out or saying, okay, no, this is not, do you want to do it this way or that way? So please ensure that you've taken a picture. Take a picture of yourself. Now, we do underestimate the power of taking picture. Picture gives a better and a true representation of who you are. And it also helps you to know how far you have gone in your journey. So please, I encourage everyone, take a picture. Even if you are old in Trim and Glow, please take a picture. Take a picture of yourself. Full, front, back, side, take a picture so that way you're able to monitor your progress. You're able to know how far you are going. And you're able to also say, okay, what areas you need to work on. So please, by all means, do take a picture and send me those pictures, please. I would like to just see them. And so when you're making those changes, we're able to say, okay, yeah, you're doing well. So please take your pictures, send your measurements. If you have not sent your measurements, if you've not sent your measurements, like the starter pack said, please do send me your measurements so I can know where you are in your journey. And we can able to also know your BMI. Understanding your body mass index is very, very important. It's key. even though it is not a true representation of the weight of a person, but however, it's a marker, or it's a sign, or it helps you to be able to know. It helps you to be able to know what level you are. So if you are obese, it helps you to know, are you class 1 obesity, class 2 obesity, or class 3 obesity? Because we have classes of obesity. Yeah. So, and for the BMI scale, I'm happy with 26 BMI. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. But anything going 27, 28, 30, I'll say, okay, you want to keep your eye, especially anything above 30. No, that is a higher class of BMI, which I'll say, please, you really, really need to bring your BMI down as much as possible. So it's very important that we look after ourselves. And in Trim and Glow, we do have our meal plans. Talking about the meal plans, for those that are pretty new here, I will say to you, take everything as easy as it comes. So for Trim and Glow, we are not strict on saying, okay, now you want to cook rice, you cook it 2 minutes, you add salt, you add this, you add that, you have to cook it for we're not so strict on saying all that. And that is why majority of the time I may not say you have to cook it this way, because I want you to be able to explore by yourself. Yes, there will be oat pap recipe. Don't worry, I'm going to send the video for that. That one is not a problem. I'll send a video for the oat pap. I've done a video about that, so I'm just going to compile it and send to you. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll send the video about the oat pap. But for tomorrow it's overnight oats. And I have actually talked about how to prepare the overnight oat previously. But if you didn't see that, let me just tell you. So overnight oats, you put in your oats. Now don't put too much. I try not to put too much. Small half cup or quarter cup is fine. Put your oats, add milk. I love to add almond milk personally, because I'm lactose intolerant. So I love plant-based milk personally. Put your milk, add a bit of yogurt, a spoon or 2 is fine. Add chia seeds. Yeah, chia seed is very, very good because it contains a lot of vitamins and omega 3 and 6, which our body needs. So add your chia seed in it. I personally I like to add my fruits and just keep them all to the next morning. So for some people, they may want to soak the overnight with and add the fruits in the morning. But I personally, I'll add all my fruits in the night, like tonight. So if we're having it tomorrow, I'll make my overnight oats tonight and add my fruits, my kiwi chopped, everything all inside. So when I'm having it tomorrow, everything is all infused and it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to also make mine tonight as well. Maybe I'll try and do a video. Sometimes setting up this camera, I know that is tiring, but let's see. So anyway, but having your overnight oats is very, very good. So prep yourself as much as possible. Prep ahead. And when you prep ahead, you would help yourself. Grace is asking, how do we measure a cup of potatoes? Okay, so I'm going to send a picture of measuring cup. I'm going to do that right now. So I will send a picture of standard measuring cups. Please, you can get these measuring cups from any of the stores. It's not expensive. So get the measuring cups. Now, having the measuring cup is very, very important. It helps you not to be able to, it helps you to keep an eye or keep a measurement of how you eat. It's very, very key. So your rice, your stuff, you see that when we see one cup, use your measuring cup to measure what you're eating. So I'm sending this measuring cup now. So these are measuring cups. I'll send the picture. I'm sending it right now to the WhatsApp group so you can have a look at the measuring cup. How do you make carrot swallow? I would send a video for that. Hopefully, when are we having carrot swallow? Just give me a sec. Let me see. I'm hoping to do a video for carrot swallow on Tuesday. I think we're having it on Wednesday. So on Tuesday, I should do a video for carrot swallow. And then I should send it to you all to see. That's measuring cups. I've sent measuring cups. Measuring cups. However, if you feel like you want to make your swallow ahead, you can also use the same. So carrot swallow is similar. Yeah. Okay. Carrot swallow is just similar to the purple cabbage swallow. Put your carrots with your oats, blend them. But I'll try to see if I can. I'll try to make a video for that specifically and send to the group. Yeah, I'll try to do that. However, but if you feel like you want to make yours ahead, it's just similar to purple cabbage. So you can check on my YouTube page. You will see the purple cabbage recipe. So it's just similar, the same thing. Yeah. So, and yes, having a scale is also compulsory, especially for those that if you're not fond of using your cup, a scale is very, very key. A scale is very important. So, for instance, if you're having swallow, we would usually say fist size, and fist size is your palm size. But some people have very large palm. So if you're not using your fist to measure, or if you feel like your palm is very big, I could say my palm is big compared to some people. So you may want to use your scale, like for swallows, keep your swallow at 150 grams. Don't make it go beyond 150 grams. Yeah. And why I try as much as possible to incorporate veggies in our swallow is in order to reduce the carbohydrate content of what we're eating and have us have more bulk, more fiber into our swallow. So that way we are kind of we are not swallowing too much carb, like heavy carb. So we are consuming a bit of carb and more veggies. So that is why I bring up all this purple cabbage swallow, carrot swallow, beetroot swallow. So all these things, you're kind of like cheating on that system, I would say, because as Africans or as Nigerians, we love our swallow, right? So at the same time, we want to enjoy our swallow without taking in too much carb. Now, I want you to pay cognizance to nurturing your body. So recently, there was a research or a survey that was carried out, and they discovered that Nigeria has the highest mortality rates. I mean, Nigeria has what's the word? Short lifespan. Yeah, in all the entire world. And they said the lifespan for Nigerians now is 50 years. Yeah. So that is why we have a lot more number of younger population than we do have of older population, unlike how we have in other countries. So even here, for instance, you see people 90s, 80s, and all that, they are still very strong. But in Nigeria, we have more of younger population than older population. So when people say, oh, we eat healthy. But the truth is, look at the plates. A typical Nigerian meal. Just look at the plate. Too much oil. If it's a lie, let me know. Too much oil. You see the oil even swimming on the food. Too much oil. Heavy mountain of carb. We put a swallow with the way we mount it, like mountain top. Heavy mountain of swallow. Too much oil. We overcook our vegetables. We actually do just eat for pleasure, and we forget about eating for nutrition. That's one thing. So, and that is why we are here. So we're here to learn to embrace healthy eating, healthy lifestyle. And this is not just going to be for you, it's going to be for your entire family as well. So, and it is a gradual process. You're not just going to drag your husband, oh, come and be eating the way I'm eating. No, it's a gradual process. But he's going to be the one that want to like to eat what you're eating. So it's a gradual process. You have to take the step, and then they're going to join you. For instance, our juice challenge for next week is our Zobo. Have you made your Zobo? If you've made it and you get your family to try it. So for the Zobo, please remind me to send. We do have a recipe for our Zobo. Oh, this is my phone. My other phone is just so. Okay, I'll send one of the queens. If anyone can send the Queen Lana, please, if you don't mind, if you can help me check for the recipe for our Zobo and send on the group, that would be great, because my other phone is acting on its own. I can't access a lot of things, and I do have it on there. Please send our recipe for Zobo, please, onto the groups. Please, if you do have it. Oh, okay, let me tell you. Chani is not here. I'm gonna reach out to my assistant. So let's see. So we'll send the recipe for Zobo. Okay, Queen Lana, thank you so much. Thank you. So please, you can make your Zobo with that recipe. So, and tomorrow as well, one of what we have on our list is the rice noodles. So that rice noodles, we want to encourage our children because our children, the instant noodles is not healthy. It's been ultra processed and it comes with all the whole high sodium things. So as much as possible, I personally have not bought noodles in my house for over 3 years now. Yeah, initially my children struggled like, oh, because they love the noodles, but like, no, we're not having all those ultra processed noodles. But I recently found a way around it and say, okay, this is a healthy option without, and I can just cook it in my own way without having all those other stuff. And that's why I found the rice noodles. So I want you to freestyle, prepare it in your way. You could do your stir fry your way. You want to put shrimps. You want to have diced chicken, maybe grilled dried the diced chicken, whatever you want to do. Stir fry it with your just a little bit of oil. Stir fry with your veggies, whatever. I just want to see what you want to do. You want to whatever. I just want to see what you want to do. So in Trim and Glow, I would push you a little bit to explore for yourself what works for you. The reason is this. Sometimes I may not give a strict rule and say cook it this way, this way, this way, that way, because I want to see varieties. And we have actually noticed that when we do that, we see people post pictures different, the same thing. Like for instance, when we had our beetroot rice, just beetroot rice, no tomatoes, people brought different colors. It was so beautiful. Just one thing, just one fruit, but it all came out in different ways. Some people added coconut, some people added different things. So it was really beautiful to see. So sometimes I want you to explore, bring out your culinary skills, bring out your cooking skills, because that way this is something that I want it to become a part and parcel of you, not just it's not just Coach E's way. Yeah, there are going to be things that okay, Coach E's way, but I also want you to also explore as much as possible. Yeah, please, if you have your questions, please be popping it on there, please. I'm happy to answer your questions. So let's look at our meal plan for this week. So in the entire Trim and Glow, these 90 days, it's going to this 90 days challenge. Few things that are important. Our 200 skips a day. Today is Easter. I didn't want to drag anybody. Yeah, today is rest day, and Sunday is rest day, and Sunday calories are for good. Yeah, Sunday calories are for good. However, the fact that Sunday calories are for good does not mean you go and eat and overeat. No. Put control your throat as much as possible. Don't overeat, even though Sunday calories are for good. Yeah, so don't overeat. So with these 90 days, 200 skip for this month. So every month we're going to have different challenge. But for this month, we are doing 200 skips daily, and we are also doing the other exercises from Queen Cody. Yes, Queen Cody, thank you so much. You've been doing an amazing job. Next month, another queen is going to be taking over. So if I see that you have strength in certain areas, I could call you up and say, okay, you are going to be doing this. Last month we had our book review of the Woman Glow Up book. It was awesome. Awesome. Everyone brought their A game. It was really awesome. So, and in order to also bring up varieties of things into this group. So these 90 days, we're going to be having different challenges. For this month, we're having our skip, and we are doing a minimum of 200 skip. There is no maximum. The last time we had this challenge last year, a queen started from 200, struggling to do 200, and she ended up doing over 3,000. Yes, and that can actually be you. Right now, we have Queen PJ has been beating it up, going over, starting from 200, and now she's going over 700. So it can be you. If you have not started a skipping challenge, please kindly get your rope and start your skipping challenge. And if you're getting your rope, please get the one that has a timer. Yeah, get the one that has a timer, because that will help you to be able to count the steps you're doing. So, and every day as well, we will receive the voice motivation notes from me. Yeah, I observed that many people have not actually been clicking on the YouTube link. And I'm thinking, should we just make it a WhatsApp voice note instead of the YouTube link? Because I'm not sure why we are not listening to it as much as possible. possible, I try to make it short so we don't feel overwhelmed. So I try to make the voice notes short so we don't feel overwhelmed. Next week, voice notes, we're going to be talking a lot about a woman's image, your image, dressing, carrying yourself as that queen that you are. So this 90 days, we're touching different areas of our life. So for next week, we're talking about our dressing, talking about how we carry ourselves as women. We're talking about giving yourself that package and showing up as that queen that you truly are, not just showing up anyhow like you don't send, I don't care. No, you care because you have to care about you. Come on, mama. Yes, you do. So you have to care about you. So another thing we also do in this 90 days challenge is our journaling. So for those that newly joined, if you have not received your journal, your 90 days journal, please kindly send me a DM and I'll post your journal to you, please. Mail is not working tomorrow, but I could post it on Tuesday. But please send me a DM so I can get it packed up ready for Tuesday, please. If you've not gotten your journal, send me a DM. And for the oldies, please, I want to see you using your journal. So we're gonna start enforcing. I'm gonna start saying, okay, we should post what we're doing in our journal because as much as possible, these 90 days, it is a period for you to just watch your body. Watch what is going into your body, watch what is coming out of your body. Watch what are your triggers. For instance, I went for an occasion yesterday and I did observe, I came back and I was stooling. So if I have to journal, if I journal on my book, I'm gonna say, okay, I ate this, ate that, ate that, ate this, ate that. And even write the number of times I've gone to toilet and see, and I'm able to track, okay, this may have caused it. So journaling, this 90 days journal, it's a food journal. It's different from other journals that you have. This is a food journal that you write what you've eaten, how many times you go into the toilet, the amount of water you drank. This would help you to know your triggers, to know your history, your own personal body history. So it is very important. Please get this journal, please. So it is free for all the new members. For the old members, it's just £10 that increase. That includes delivery to your doorstep. Yeah, Queen Grace said she did 500 skips yesterday. Well done, Mama. Well done. That's the way to go. So I'm expecting 600 or 700 tomorrow. Well done. Good job. Clock it. Okay, so other things as well in this 90 days challenge. So in the month of May, we're going to be doing a lot of incorporating children meals. So we're going to be doing a lot of things that we want to incorporate for our children to learn, for our children to eat, and not just ourselves. Because like I mentioned, this program is for you. However, it's for your entire family. Your family is going to be gleaning. They're going to be learning. They're going to be picking up from what you are eating. Yes. So it's for your family. Trust me, if you're doing this consistently and you don't see that change, if your husband does not comment and say, oh, well done, my wife, please, you may need to get your money back. Yeah, seriously. Because if your family needs to see that change, that positive change happen. If you do have questions, please kindly pop in your questions. I'll be answering them as I talk. So, and also, so like I've mentioned, the voice notes, you're going to receive daily voice notes. And right now it's on YouTube, just so people that can catch a replay and say, oh, they didn't see this or that. Yeah. And our daily skipping challenge for this month. Next month is going to be another challenge. And another queen is going to be leading us. And also our meal plan. And then our glow tip. So the last weekend, I didn't see us post our glow tip. So every weekend, especially on Saturdays, we usually share glow tip. Excuse me. But for last week, we shared it for the entire week. So I was expecting to see us do some glow tip during the weekend, but I didn't see us do it. I don't know if people did and didn't post, but we like you posting because sometimes when you've just posted, you've made someone to stand up from their seat and say, let me go and do this thing. Yeah. You're inspiring somebody when you've done and you've posted it. So please, by all means, there is no shy zone. There is no shaming zone. Post what you are doing, please, because it is encouraging and inspiring someone else to go do something for themselves. Yeah, so please do post. Yeah. And then also, just give me a sec. So our glow tip is another thing that we do, and we take that glow tip seriously. Now, I am personally a firm believer of food is good for your skin. What you eat, your body needs to be fed as well. Your skin, your inside and your outside need to be fed. And so I personally believe so much that the best things for the skin are things that we can eat. Yeah. The best thing for our skins are things that we can eat. Coconut oil, all these things, they are things that we can eat. Turmeric, all these are things we can eat. Those are the best things for skin. I'm not so much big on chemicals, so I am big on using food to take care of my skin. This is something I've been doing since my teenage age, actually. Yes. I've been doing it since my teenage. And sincerely, no one taught me. I could just stay and I'll just take an orange and I apply on my face. That was me. Yeah. So, but I've observed that it does work. It does. It does. And it also just helps me to relax. For instance, just taking yogurt alone, plain yogurt, when I feel stressed, both inside and outside, even mentally, I just take a yogurt and I just splash me. The coldness of that yogurt, it just speaks even to my brain and say, okay, calm down. It speaks to me a lot. So when I feel stressed, when I feel tired, I just take yogurt and I just splash on my face, splash on my skin. And it just helps me to calm down from the inside to the outside. And then another thing I personally like to do, I take cold water and I splash on my face as well. Like when even after I bathe, even if I've bathed with hot water, I always finish up with cold water on the sink, the brushing sink. I always finish up rinsing my face with cold water. That is something I'm just so used to right now. And it helps to actually lock the pores. Lock the pores. So if you have someone that have seen me personally, see me very closely, I don't have like big pores. Or you see some people's skin and you see all those holes. You rarely see holes. Or you wouldn't see that in my skin. I don't know if that was working, but those are the few things that I personally try to do to help my skin as well. Because pouring hot water on your face, too much hot water is not very, very good for the skin, especially your face. And they're not calming it down, locking up your pores. You need to lock up your pores. So I also try to lock up my pores. I just take cold water even as I'm showering. I love the shower hot water. I know because we just want to stay there, especially when it's very cold. But I come out and I use cold water to just wash my face. So all these little tips, I throw my tips out there. And yes, talking about tips, I did mention about my powder. So like I mentioned, I like to do natural. I love natural things a lot. I love brands that are so much into wellness and natural things. So I've been using Oriflame products now as my powder and my foundation. I've been using Oriflame for quite a while now. I would say I think about 3 to 4 years. Yes, and I find it actually good. I find their products really friendly, and they are so much into wellness, health, and wellness and natural products. I don't really do lots of chemicals. I don't really like lots of chemicals. So I try as much as possible to go for natural things. So I've been using Oriflame foundation, Born foundation, and Oriflame press powder as well. And I do get them from Nigeria. I did try to get them here in the UK, but I found that the color was different. When I get in Nigeria, because of our skin tone, maybe they supply them a different, I don't know. But it was better for me than when I have to get it from a supplier here. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just saying that out. I'm not saying if you want to give it a try, that's fine, but just try to get something that's good for your skin as much as possible. So, and these are part of the things we're going to be talking about this week. So this week, please ensure you listen to every voice note because I'm going to be sharing some tips. I'm also going to be talking about some certain things about dressing, understanding your body type. And yes, I'm going to be talking about body types. Yes. And that is going to be our first message for tomorrow. So our first voice note for tomorrow is going to be talking about body type. So especially for those that want to lose weight, the first thing you need to understand is understanding your body type. We all have different body types. Yeah, we have 3 types of body types. You have the endomorph, we have the esomorph. I'll talk about that more tomorrow's lessons. So if you have any question, like I did mention, please pop your questions on. Be open to try new things. So if you check our meal plan for next week, and most of our meal plan, you will rarely see rice. This is not because rice is not good. Rice is good. I love rice. I ate rice yesterday. Rice is perfect. However, I've observed that we Africans or we Nigerians, we tend to abuse rice a lot. And also in order to reduce the glycemic index. So glycemic index is, let me not go pour you into explaining all that. However, the way it is processed in your body, conversion to sugar, and try to break it that way. So there's other options that have lower glycemic index. If you want to watch your body, the way your body processes sugar, avoiding diabetes or treating diabetes and all that. So having other options with lower glycemic index is good. And that is why if you see on our plan, you will see bulgur, you're going to find quinoa, you're going to find pear belly. All these are other substitutes for rice. When you eat them, you're going to enjoy. They are natural foods. Yes, natural grains as well that you're going to enjoy. So just when you see all those names, it's okay if you want to do yourself well to Google, that's fine. Lentil, we love lentil as well in place of beans. When beans is also fine, but because like I mentioned, I want to open up our mind to try varieties, especially being in this town or being in this community or being in this country. You don't have to break your head if you don't see the beans that you want. There is lentils in every shop in Nasta and all that. You can buy lentils. If you don't see, what else again? The kind of rice if you want. There is bulgur. You can buy bulgur. So now I've personally been introducing my family gradually to bulgur and some of all these things. So it's something we also want to do. Yeah. So introduce your family to it and ensure that you prepare it nicely. Yes. If you have questions, please pop your questions on. So I'm looking at our meal plan for next week. Can you look at your meal plan? Do you have any concerns about the meal plan? Is there anything you want to know? So do let me know. Okay, so for our smoothies, I actually always recommend have your smoothies in your bottles. You can prep them either a night before, you can prep them ahead. Just have them, prep them. And for your breakfast smoothies, you can have it an egg or two. That is perfectly fine. I'm happy for you to do that. And like I did mention, know your why. Know your why. Do not overeat if you plan to lose weight. If you plan to lose weight, you need to sacrifice. You actually do have to sacrifice certain things. It's not because you want to suffer yourself, it's because you have an aim. So right now, Monjaro, Vego, and all the whole weight loss medications are really in vogue. But you know what? Because I'm an endoscopy nurse, I see a lot of things. And part of the things is people that are on these medications, they come to us with constipation and so many bowel issues. Why? Because now you're taking this medication. This medication, it changes the way that your stomach is processing food naturally. It changes it. And because it makes those changes, it will have an effect on you. It will have an effect on your bowel. So some of them, most of them end up maybe with constipation or so many other things, or things that they didn't even observe before. And the worst part for me is some of them would have to actually live on those medications forever. Because the minute they stop those medications, they put back all the weight. Now, why do you have to spend 180 pounds every month, 200 pounds or thereabout every month for medication to lose weight? And that medication is actually, you know what? The medication is actually not losing your weight too. But you know what the medication is doing? It is working on your brain, it's working on your mind. So the medication works on your mind in the sense that it makes you not to feel hungry. How? So it acts like, what do I do? Okay. So it acts like you've eaten. Imagine this is your stomach and you've eaten, instead of this place being open for it to be stooling it and want to eat more, it seals it up, kind of. So it just keeps it on there and make you feel full for a while. Make you feel full, and so you're not feeling hungry. So it's actually working on your brain and telling your brain, oh, you don't need to eat food right now. So, and if you can do that with a medication that you spend almost £200 every month, why can't you just buy healthy foods for yourself and just tell your mind as well, tell your body and tell yourself and say, okay, you're not going to be eating too much. You're not going to. And then sometimes if you have to sacrifice on certain foods, why don't you have to sacrifice them? You should. Yeah, please do. For the lentil moi moi, do we use the red one? Yes, we use the red one for the moi moi because it gives it that reddish color. So use the red one. You use lots of bell pepper. Good. And just very little on the oil is fine. Just very little if you have to. That's okay. But use the red one and use lots of red bell pepper and onion, and you'll be good. Are we still drinking smoothie this week like we did last week? You already have your meal plan. The meal plan is there. I'm just going to highlight the meal plan again, just so we can see this. So that's the meal plan. So we're not doing detox plan this week. So this week we have breakfast, lunch, dinner. For tomorrow we are having overnight oats. Lunch is rice noodles with veggie stir fry, and dinner is light vegetable soup. So you have your meal plan already there. So, and your smoothie, yeah, Tuesday is smoothie. Thursday as well is smoothie. Friday as well is smoothie. Yes. So you have out of all the days, you have like 3 days smoothie. Yeah, so you have different smoothies. However, let me just say this. If you can't make, for instance, okay, so Tuesday and Thursday is cremicado. You can have your creamy and cremicado. That's the avocado smoothie, right? You can make your 2 bottles and say, okay, I've made for Tuesday and Thursday, or you want to make it that day, that's fine. Maybe for Wednesday, you don't want to have. I personally will not have scrambled egg, and as much as possible, if I'm home, having my smoothie for breakfast is fine for me. I may not have that, and I may just decide, okay, I want to have my green smoothie. That's fine for me. Yes. So smoothie for breakfast is so perfect. I may just decide I want to have my blueberry smoothie, and that's one of my favorite smoothie, and that's fine. So smoothie for break. As much as possible, I don't want to enforce it and say, okay, all our breakfasts are going to be smoothies. But personally, I would encourage it a lot. Get used to just making your breakfast smoothie. Get used to it. One, it's going to help you. It's really going to help you. Get used to it. You would enjoy it. Yeah, you would enjoy it. If you have to take other things, okay, overnight oat is good. Yeah, overnight oat is also good, and yogurt as well. Yogurt parfait is good. Yeah, but all this whole wheat bread and all this stuff, I just put it there because lots of people not be like, coach, well, left for me. Either my smoothies or oat or yogurt, that's fine. That's all for me. Yeah. So get used to having your smoothies. Yeah. Any more question? So you're not doing detox like we did last week. So this week we're having other meals. So we only do our detox. So talking about detox, we do our detox every month. So from the first few days of the first of the month. So our next detox is going to start next month on the 1st. Let's see what's the date for 1st of May is a Friday. Okay. We usually love to start on the Mondays, but it's fine. Yeah, we could do Friday to Sunday. Okay. So our next detox is Friday, 1st of May. Yes, that's our next detox. Yeah. Our detoxification is very, very important. It's good for the body. Now I want you to actually imagine yourself. Imagine yourself eating every day. You don't have a break. Eating. Do you know sometimes some of the poo gets stuck in our body for a long time? The reason why we do detoxification is to flush, is to cleanse our system. In Beverly Hills, they charge a whole lot for flushing their colons. They call it the Beverly Hill wash, they call it again. They have a name, they do call it that in the US. So it's very important that we give ourselves, our detox period help us to give our body a break. It helps us to give ourselves a break, and it also helps us to get ourselves ready to kick off a new month. So that is why we always start the month with a detox program. It is also part of retraining our bodies, telling our bodies, this body, you're not going to control me. So for those that have been in Trim and Glow for a while, if you've done fruit fast, your detox fruit fast up to 2-3 times, then you will be allowed to start the water fast. Yes, we do water fast as well. Why? Water fast is another stage of natural healing for the body. There's what we call autophagy. So now, autophagy helps the body naturally heals itself with water. So when you fasted for just with water for between 48 to 72 hours, the body begins to naturally heal itself. Yes. So that is why we encourage water fast as well. But this would only happen if you've been able to successfully do your fruit fast up to 2-3 times, then you'll be allowed to do water fast. So our next water fast, which everyone is going to be doing, June, everyone will be doing water fast, because by then I expect you to have done water fast at least up to 2 times. Then everyone will next in the month of June, we're not going to do fruit fast, we're just going to do water fast, except for people that really can't handle it, or for people that are on medication or have any health condition. Yes. Any more questions? Please pop your question. Yeah, just for breakfast. Yes, money for breakfast. Please pop your questions. I'm happy to answer them. If you have any kind of questions, please pop them on right now, please. Thank you. Pop your questions. Yeah. So they call it in Beverly Hills colon hydrotherapy and detox. So, and they pay a lot of money. They just go and they pour water inside their colon. Pour water just to cleanse their colon. Yeah. They pay a lot for their colons to be cleansed. So we don't know, why do we have to pay all that? Let's just cleanse our system. Come on. That is why we do. Yeah. There is something we call diverticular. So this is when the colon begins to have holes. If you are someone that is very prone to constipation, as much as possible, I would say watch it. And that is why you should make your breakfast, your smoothies as much very well. Avoid being constipated every time for a long time, because as we are growing older, our bowels, our colons experience wear and tear. When the colon begins to experience wear and tear, there is a possibility of it having holes. When it has those holes, your poo would go get stuck in those holes, causing you stomach pain, and it could also lead to further illnesses, lead to diverticulosis when it also gets infected. So as much as possible, do not get constipated too often. Train your body, feed your body right, so you're not always getting constipated. No one in this program should be taking laxative. This is one of the things that the Trim and Glow program tried to address. You shouldn't just be living on laxative every time because you can poo. Now, does this happen naturally? Yes. As we grow older, the way our body processes food is different. Our body tends to be less active like how it used to be. So we are very much prone to get constipated easily. But what can we do? We can help ourselves. It's better we help our colon by eating lots of fiber, drinking a lot of water. Now, the minimum amount of water you are required, the minimum, and I mean the minimum, the lowest you should drink in a day is 2.5 liter. The way you can successfully drink 2.5 liter is by you having your bottle with you everywhere you go. Start your day, wake up early morning, drink your water. Wake up early morning, either you're drinking your water or you're drinking your natural teas. I'm talking about teas. We have list of natural teas which you can make yourself. We have the fennel tea, bay leaf tea, cinnamon tea, lots of natural tea which you can make yourself. So start the day drinking either warm water or or your teas. But ensure that by the end of the day you've drank a minimum of 2.5 liter. It's very, very important. Yeah. Question. I'm here to answer your question. I'm here to answer your question, please. So in the US, like I did mention, to cleanse your colon, the colon cleanse, which I did say, just for an hour, you pay £130, $130 for an hour. So and that's just pour water inside your colon, wash it, just like washing a car, and that's it. So, but when we train our bodies to be able to take out these toxins, take out the poo, take out the toxins naturally, it's very good. That's the best thing. Do we have any more questions? If we do have questions, please kindly pop your question. Like I did mention, this call especially is for the newbies, especially because I don't want us to get stuck. I don't want us to feel left out in anything. So that's why this is especially for you. And for all our old queens, thank you so much for all the support you've been giving. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for coming out, showing out, and doing the things that you're doing for yourself. And to everyone getting results, yes, I see you. I see you. You're putting in the work. The fact is, you put in the work and you definitely see the results. So you can't be here until you've not gotten results. You can't be. If you're here, you've not gotten results. I'm sorry, you're not doing a lot of things right. Yeah. You're cheating and you're not doing a whole lot of things right. So please do the right things and you would see results. Yeah. Any more questions? So like I did mention, next month we'll be focusing a lot more on children, a lot. So we're going to have a challenge for you to make juices for your children. Yes, so we're going to have a lot of that. So, and for our oat pap this week, please ensure this is a pap that is also it's very, very children friendly. So encourage your children to have it, the oat pap, and that is the one we are having, nutty oat pap on Saturday, lentil moimo with nutty oat pap. It's very good. I'm going to send a video. Yeah, let me see. I'll send a video of how to get that done. Please ensure you have it with your family. If there are no more questions, we will call it a day shortly. And I would say thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. And please, if there is anything you don't understand, please always I'm here to reach out. I'm here. You can reach out to me. You can send me a DM. Also, you can pop your questions on the group. And also, let me say, if you pop a question on the group and people don't answer immediately, do not feel bad. Just know that everyone could be busy, or you definitely get your answers when people come on. So please do not feel bad. And if you do know that you have an answer to someone's question, it doesn't have to be Coach E answering. Yeah, you have an answer to someone's question. Coach E also works full-time. Yeah, Coach E is a full-time nurse, full-time endoscopy nurse. And Coach E is a full-time mom as well. Coach E has different things she's doing. So before you come dragging Coach E from left, right, and center, or dragging me to the poto, please, you can pop your questions and anyone can answer you, please. It must not just be Coach E alone. I have some veterans here in the house, some old trim and glow queens that have understood my method a lot, and they can be able to always answer. We've got Queen Rosita, Queen PJ, Queen Daphne, Queen Anna. We have a lot of OG queens, so they can always answer your questions. So just pop your questions. And if you're also new, please just take it easy. You can't learn everything in a day. You see something new, oh, you haven't learned this one. It must have been taught before you joined. So just calm down. You will get sorted. Yeah. Okay. And also in the month of June as well, our month of June is going to be a lot about our mental health, because that brings the half of the year. So in our Trim and Glow Challenge that month, we're going to be doing a lot of mental health care. So please do look out as well for that. And Queen Rosita and Queen Nike, they're going to be pioneering that challenge. We're going to communicate to you what we're going to be doing at that season. So Queen Rosita and Queen Nike are going to be pioneering, taking charge of that. Yes, so look forward to that. And thank you, Queen Cody, once again. Thank you so much for what you are doing with the exercise. And yes, our boat cruise. Queen Lana, are you sure you are interested in this boat cruise? I'm sorry, I don't think you are, because we've already started visa application. Yes, we have. We started visa application and you're just in our boat cruise. I don't think you want to go anywhere. If you're interested in the boat cruise, please, you have just next week to show your. If it's already getting really late, yeah. If you're really interested in coming, we can give a try to make the visa application and see if we can get a visa for you. But people that are interested, we've done applications. So please, if you are still interested in the boat cruise, please kindly indicate ASAP so we can see. Hopefully, you are able to get your visa and we get running. Yeah. That is it. Any question? Any question? Yes, we are going on a boat cruise from UK to France. As much as possible, After you've all the whole running up and down you're doing a year, you need that time with yourself. And not just with yourself, with fellow women. You just sit down, you laugh about some things. You sit down and just be that baby girl again. That child of God, that God's daughter. Before you became the wife, before you became the mother, you were somebody. So you need that me time because you can't pour from an empty cup. So you need to refill. And that is why we're going on this boat cruise. We're going on a boat cruise to refill so that we can come back glowing and we can be able to pour into our families. Yes, so we need to refill. So that is why we're going on this cruise. So if you are still interested, please send me a DM from now till Wednesday. From Wednesday, I've not really been putting it out there anymore because I feel like if you're interested, you should have already put your application. You should have shown your interest already. So if you're interested, please come on board and let us move. Yeah. Any more question? Can we call it a night? Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Queen. Is there any OG Queens? Is there anything I'm missing? And is there anything you want me to mention or talk about? Please do let me know. We have few people that are starting with, or they just even started. They're going to start their detox tomorrow. I'm going to send this again. Oh, no, not this. Okay. They're going to be starting their detox tomorrow. So please let us encourage them. If you see them doing their thing, let's encourage them, please. We are going on boat cruise from the UK to France. So the boat leaves from Southampton and we are going to France. So it is 2 nights, 3 days and 2 nights. Yeah. 3 days and 2 night boat cruise. We're leaving from Southampton. Yep. Yeah, so we're leaving from Southampton and this is 3 days. Okay, and even good thing. So the fee even got slashed. So instead of 450, it's 350. So you're paying just 350 for the trip. Yeah, so it's 3 days and 2 nights. We'll leave for Southampton and we are going to France. So if you're interested in going with us, please do send a DM from now until Wednesday. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to call it a night now. I'm going to say thank you, everyone. Thank you, Eric Queen, for joining. Please don't forget to stay hydrated. Remember, minimum of 2.5 liters daily. Do not forget to meal prep ahead because when you prep your meal ahead, you will not eat rubbish. If you don't prep your meal ahead, trust me, you're going to eat rubbish. Yes, you will. Yeah. So in order not to eat rubbish, please prepare your meals ahead. If you've not prepped your meal, tomorrow is holiday, thank God. Prepare your meal tomorrow for the week, please. It's very, very key. And our star meal, so any meal that you see that is with red, those meals are compulsory. So let me just say this what the Trim and Glow Queen, the new, especially the new ones. So we have different meals every day for Monday to Saturday. However, you don't have to be pressurized to say you must cook every single thing. I like you to cook everything. I want it. That is beautiful. However, I do understand that you're a mom, you could be working, you don't have to cook everything. However, the ones on red, I want for those days, I want you to make those dish. Those dish. So the ones on red are our what we call our star meal. So the star meal, most of the time, there could be maybe a new meal we want to introduce, or a meal we wanted to try again, or a meal. So like the rice noodles is a new one, even for the old Trim and Glow Queens, is a new one. And I want to see everyone prepare that rice noodles. I want to see everyone prep it. The carrot swallow as well. I want to see us prep it as well. Like I mentioned, I will try to send a video for carrot swallow by Tuesday. Hopefully, I will try to make that on Tuesday. Yes, but if you don't see my video, please you can use the video for the purple palmy swallow. It's the same thing, it's the same mechanism, it's just carrot, as if that's just a different thing. Yeah. Apply wisdom, ask for help, please. It's a sign of strength. Yes, that's it. Yeah. So that is ask for help when you can, and don't stress yourself beyond your limits. Another thing on the meal plan which is new is asparagus. That should have been actually in red, but so that is the Tuesday dinner. Asparagus, tilapia plus asparagus. So asparagus is I'll send the picture on the group. It's actually very nutritious, and it's something I want you to try. You could actually steam it a little bit, or you could just stir fry a bit of it. You don't have to even cut it, just stir fry just a little bit, just saute it a little bit, and you're good to go. But it's rich with a lot of nutrients. It has vitamin A, C. It's very rich in iron as well. That is why I try to bring it on the menu. Yeah. So we're having asparagus and some stir fry. That's for Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, any more question? I will need to call it a day. We do need to call it a night. Thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate you for coming here. I do appreciate your presence. And I want to say thank you to all the queens that have been so supportive. Thank you, Queen Cody, for the exercises. Queen Daphne, please get ready, because you're going to be on our list for the month of May to take us on our exercise. Thank you so much, Queen Cody. You've been doing a great job. And Queen Rosita and Queen Nika, please get ready. In the month of June, you're going to be taking us our mental health sessions. We want to ensure that our mental health is intact. Now, our stomach is controlled even by our brain. Yes. So if mentally we are not okay, it affects our stomach. It affects the way our stomach processes food. It affects the way our stomach feels. So it is very important that we are mentally in that space that we need to be. And our mental health is not moving up and down, up and down. Because when you're not mentally stable, you could be overeating, you can be undereating, you could be purging, you could feel constipated. Yes, all this could be happening because the brain is connected, the gut system is connected to your stomach. Everything is all connected. Yes. So, and that is why we'll be having those sessions in June. So this is going to be a packed event. Every week we're going to have a team. Like I did mention, for next week we are talking about the woman's image, the image of the queen. Yes. And we're going to start by understanding our body type. We'll talk about understanding our body type tomorrow, and we're going to talk about how to dress that body type. So for those of you that just carry different colors and just put on your body, don't even know the colors that fit you, or you are invited for a party, you're supposed to wear a plain, beautiful dress, and you just buy any kind of pattern, just wear. You won't put a fascinator on top, you put shoe, different color, everything, shall mix it, you shall wear clothes. All those bad habits, let's drop it. You understand your body type, understand what fits you, understand what you need to wear for every occasion, understanding how to carry yourself as that queen that you are. So that's what we're going to be talking about throughout next week. So thank you all, Queen. Thank you, everyone else. Do have a good evening, and thank you for joining me on here. And now I will say bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Do have a good evening. Bye. No good night to Coach E, eh? Or no bye people here at all. Thank you.